I've been living in the woods and doing ecosystem restoration work full-time for about 3 weeks now. I'm focusing on thinning the canopy and letting light to the forest floor to combat ticks and to create areas where I can plant fruit and nut trees in the spring. With the exception of one quick storm last week, there's been pretty much no rain for almost a month. The well I dug started drying up, so I had to keep digging deeper to water all the trees I planted. I spent a few days in a new area that had been a bittersweet thicket, pulling up the remaining vines, and then I raked the whole thing and sowed it to buckwheat and mulched it with hay. It's pretty easy to find cheap or free mulch hay if you're near farm country, especially this time of year. A lot of farmers are clearing out their barns to make room for fresh bales. Everything I read said that I would need a seeding machine to evenly plant cover crops, but growing up I always watched my dad do it by hand, and I don't know, it's how people did it for thousands of years. So I did it by hand and it turned out great. The buckwheat came up really evenly. Then it finally rained, pretty much nonstop for a few days. We got a total of 9 inches. All 3 of the ponds and the stream overflowed. This has been a year of extremes, and probably one of the least extreme years of the rest of our lives. I've been thinning a lot of young ash trees, but I'm leaving any that look especially healthy in hopes that maybe they can survive the emerald ash borer. I'm saving all of the ash saplings I cut to make a woven fence and other projects. The last few days I've just focused on cutting bittersweet. I first cut the bases of the vines to lower the thicket down, and then I go in with a weed whacker that has a saw blade on it, and I go over it repeatedly until it's chopped kind of like a mulch. I'm gonna try to start making an update video every week or two. Thanks for watching.